Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I just got this buyee package, so I'm gonna open it up, show you what I got, and then store the cards. I do have to warn you, I have my fan on. It's super hot. It's like suddenly 80 degrees outside, and yeah, my room is very stuffy. I used buyee air delivery as a delivery method for the first time ever, and I think this is the fastest that I've ever received anything from buyee. I paid for shipping on Thursday and it's Monday now and it's already here. When I checked the tracking on Friday morning, it was already in the United States, which I think it's crazy, and it was only a few dollars cheaper than if I had paid for EMS. So I don't know if that was like beginner's luck or what, but I'll definitely be using that option in the future. One more thing is I did my nails myself and they didn't come out so good, so just don't mind them. Oh, okay. I got a few things that are gonna be for my miscellaneous girl group binder. And it's cards and artists that I haven't talked about yet on my channel. So the first one is this Cheon card from her solo debut era. And I loved this album from her. I love Hush Rush. But I have to confess that I only got this card because she's wearing green and because the setting is outside. Green is my favorite color. And I'm wearing it just like randomly today. But I've had my eye on this card for a while now, and I was lucky enough to find it for a really good price. And so what I want to start doing is for groups that I listen to but whose albums I don't buy, is I just want to get cards from them that I really like. So if like a member's wearing green, or if the card's really pretty and they're outside and it's within my budget, then yeah, I'll end up getting it. This was a mistake. I did not mean to buy this card because I already have it. So I'm gonna put it over here. And I'm a little scatterbrained, so things like that happen to me a lot. Mostly on buyee, really. I just like forget. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This is another card that, wait, should I open this? I feel really bad. That kind of hurt me a little. I'll be completely honest again. I have no way of knowing if this card is actually real, but I compared it to her template, and I actually saw another listing with the same card and it was more zoomed in. Like I compared it from like her arm here and like where it was just like more zoomed in. So I was like, let me not get that one. So I got this one and it was only like $9, I think. Yeah, it feels I think these two feel the same. This might be like a slightly flimsier, but it's sturdier than like these cards. So this one's like the feel of it is like right in between this card and this card. So yeah, I hope it's real. And I'll talk about yves and other girl groups later when I put these away. Finally, some flip that progress. So the rest of these cards should be Loona and nmixx. Oh, these are the nmixx holas. Oh wow, they really got it in there. Finally. Honestly, I'm actually glad that they kept them in these. My thing is like, if I ever end up letting go of these cards, I would rather they go to someone in like the original packaging. So if you ever see that I don't remove the cards from the original packaging, that's the reason. Really, it's nothing too deep. And that's with me assuming that the packaging is safe for the cards. I haven't noticed any damage to like the loossemble K-Town For You cards from debut era. So yeah, just clip. I had incorrectly thought that I owned this card, so I preemptively put this one up for trade. I don't actually have it, but since I already have two of her pobs from the music video set, like in this exact setting, I'm still okay with trading this card, even though I really love the back. Yeah, if I can't find a trade, then I'll keep her because it's still really cute. Oh my god, she's home. There she is. This is the Soundwave Lucky Draw. Sorry, it just looks like there's a filter on it. It's really pretty. Oh, I think I know what this is. So I'll open this one last because that's not really, it's not really too relevant to K-pop. Okay, last one. Oh, and Jimmy. Yeah, this is probably the only Jinny and nmixx era card that I'll get unless I buy like more of their earlier albums and I end up pulling her. But yeah, I really thought this one was cute. Okay, so this last one isn't K-pop, but I kind of want to widen my horizons on like what I'm collecting and maybe set up a binder that's for non-K-pop stuff. So I love Sailor Moon, and I saw these and I think the last time I rewatched Sailor Moon was like 3 or 4 years ago, so I'm due for another rewatch. Yeah, but this might actually go inside the girl group binder for now, because I do want to get other cards in the future, so put that together. Okay, so I'm gonna sleeve up everything and then I'll be back. Okay, so everything has been sleeved and I'm using popcorn sleeves for the first time, and actually I really like them. I like the fit. It's allowed me to double sleeve some of my Loona cards that are really special, like the broadcast cards and stuff. So I think I'll be buying these again in the future. Here is the girl group binder. I'm just gonna do a full flip through since I don't think I've done that yet. I have my GWSN and collection first. She was my bias when they were still active, and I still follow her just to see what she's doing, like on Instagram and things like that. And just the one Minju card. I did have other member cards, but I traded them in order to finish my Anne collection. And I'm lucky enough to have some of her broadcasts. as well as some of her Polaroids, which I'm pretty sure they're disclosed, but like I mentioned before, either way they're like printed Pola, so like this is not the only one available, if that makes sense. Like other people also have these. I'm not sure about this one but this one is my favorite. I hope I'm showing it well. Yeah. And then I bought nmixx's debut single album, the limited one, and these were my pulls, and these are my Kiss of Life pulls from their debut album. Okay. So if I counted correctly, I do have enough pages available to just put everything away. I think I will do this and then put the rest in the other pages. Okay. I was gonna talk about this in another video, but I guess now's a good time. I think I'm gonna pick up Yves. I'm not gonna go like I always say that I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I'm trying to nail down my bias. Like I'm trying to stick with one person. I love Wani, of course. I love Heejin and I love Liz. Actually, Fiesta by IZ*ONE is one of my favorite K-pop songs ever, and I remember Heejin really standing out to me in the song and the music video and in the choreo. Like I was just always drawn to her. And in Yves, Liz's parts always stand out to me, and she just seems like really funny and charismatic, and of course she's a great singer. And Wonyoung as well. Like I really tried to not like pay attention to her too much, but like I just couldn't help it. She got me. So when I saw that Wonyoung on buyee, I just bought it. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't like ordered their new EP. I did listen to the song today and the album, and I really love the title track. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the future holds. And another group that I'm gonna get some cards for is Kep1er, specifically Xiaoting. Xiaoting? Am I saying that right? Xiaoting? Yeah, I loved her during Queendom 2 and from their debut era as well. I tuned into their debut. And yeah, I love all the members from Kep1er. But I would say my top 3 are Mashiro, Xiaoting, and please forgive me if I'm butchering her name, but Younggun? Younggun? You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I've seen some clips of Girls Planet, and I am more likely to fully watch Girls Planet than Produce 48, but I have also seen clips from Produce 48. Yeah, and if that happens, obviously it'll be goodbye to this binder and I'll upgrade. But yeah, that's just like some of my wish lists for later this year, when or if we get a break from any like Loona releases. Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier about cards that I want to collect, I've also looked into other groups. Like I've scanned what's on sale, and that would be for red velvet, because I love red velvet. I'm willing to buy like cute Etsy cards. Maybe not. Like that's just like what I would want to buy, you know, in my head. I'm like, oh, so cute. But as you all know, focusing on Loona is already a lot. So let's put away these Eve cards. Okay, so I have her sound wave. Now all I'm missing is her Orbit Japan version to finish Luminous. Cute. Look at this page. Only missing this cherry. And then this chuu, and then version C would be done. All right, now for Loona non-album, I did get other cards in the mail that I wanted to put away, and it's this Kim Lip, this cherry, this hustle, and this unit card from the World Tour. And obviously this heejin is going in there as well. I think I'll just put this cherry here for now. Sorry, not centered at all. Very nice. Okay. Last one is the Post BBC, or I think a lot of people have been saying Post Loona, and I've also kind of been saying that, but it's not true. It's not Post Loona. I'm joking, I'm kidding. Okay, so lip, K-Town. I do have chuu. Have this and this, and also I have this card, which wasn't on my wish list, but I saw it for a good price. Well, I saw it, period. I hadn't seen it on sale. And I thought it was really cute, so yeah. And I actually think I have this one on the way as well. It's the one where she's holding like a toy camera, or like a bubble gun that looks like a camera, and then she has like bubbles all around her. Yeah, I'm almost done with my chuu stuff. I only have max 4 more cards for her that I really want to get. I think this one is one of these. Is this jump up? It is. Okay. Let me just take this off. And then I have another jump up on the way. Okay, now loossemble. So Hyunjin from Heju's birthday event, choco pie, and Yeojin. Now I have to be honest again, I only really got these cards because I couldn't find a spot for her Hello Live cards. So, and I felt really bad that I had like sets for the other members and none for her. So I just picked the 2 cutest cards of hers that I could find. Yeah, so that's basically me saying that I'm not gonna get these. Like, I'm not actively searching for Yeojin's cards from these sets. I'm actually really happy with how the debut era collection looks. And as far as everyone not named Go-On is concerned, I am not collecting any more pops. For debut era, I'm just gonna finish up the Ever Music, which I'm just missing this version for the rest of the members. And then I'm done because we are spending a lot of money on all these cards. Yeah. And yes, I moved everything around again because I just can't help myself. I thought this would look so cute. It's like she just looks so cute in all these, and I wanted to have them together. Man, I love Go On. Do you guys remember Go On TV? Like, I think I knew back then that she was part of my bias line, and I just never embraced it because I don't know. Yeah, for this era, I have a few more on the way. And I found out that I have this sound wave offline claimed in a Go from like October or November, but my Go manager, they're going through stuff right now, so it just hasn't been sent out. And the group chat was so far down in my messages that when they updated us, I was like, what? Like, what is this? I was so confused. Like, what are you talking about? What card? Like, what more do I have claimed? Yeah, so I have another Go On the way. And I'm just realizing that I skipped right past Heejin, which is very rude of me. But where is Heejin? Oh, she's right here. Okay. Yeah, so her K-Town. I still haven't really made a wish list for heejin for her pobs, but I kind of have an idea of what I want. For example, her Apple Music set is really pretty. Make a wish list for her soon. I think just like for Kim Lip and for Chuu, I'm gonna try to stay between like 9 and 12 pobs total for this era for her, because we just have too much going on right now. And surprisingly, my loossemble albums haven't been shipped yet, which I'm kind of upset about, because I didn't want to look at unboxing so that I could be surprised when I saw the photo cards, but then the photo cards got spoiled. And then people started posting scans online, and like, I should have just stayed off Twitter and Instagram, but I saw everything and I saw the unboxings, and yeah. I'm still gonna do an unboxing, but yeah. There are other things that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to make a video. I wanted to talk about my collection wish list for this year, for Loona specifically, obviously. I don't know, I don't really have a lot of like organized thoughts, but I do have a lot of thoughts about this post BBC era, especially now that loossemble have had a comeback, and you know, like Odd Eye Circle have gone on tour twice now, and you know, like, things are moving, things are happening. But I will be quite honest with you, this loossemble rollout is just giving me feelings. You know, I think that we all had a lot of expectations going forward after the girls debuted, and we saw how like the US showcase went down and what happened after the girls came back to Korea. And a lot of us were willing and did give CTD a lot of grace because they are a small company, you know? I think that no matter how the sensitive music video looked, it was, you know, amazing. I think that some people had this idea that they were really stacked and, you know, willing to like spend a lot of money, which I do commend them for spending that money on the music video. It was like very important. But I'll be honest, I don't think that this comeback should have been a mini album. I think that looking at, and this is gonna be like a company thing, isn't it? I think that Mod House made the right decision in making the Artemis debut a full album, because most of Loona, if not all, I believe all of Loona would have been idols for 7 years by the end of this year, right? Or at least going on 7 years by the end of next year. We need full albums. Like, I'm sorry. This is a little like why a mini again? Why? And then that's not even touching on the promos. It's been 2 weeks since the music video came out and the album came out. And all they have scheduled are fan signs. And I am recording this on Monday the 29th. And if you're keeping up with the girls at all, you know that at least 3 of the members have been sick over the past week. And, you know, people are rightfully getting concerned. Sorry, I'm trying to be like really respectful and like word this as best as I can. I don't know, it's just like, it makes me, as someone who's spending so much money and time on this group. I'm like on chuu. Chuu, it's not about you, I'm sorry. Let me flip over to loossemble. As someone who's spending so much money, investing time, you know, doing like voting stuff, participating with the fandom, watching the music video, supporting the girls in any way that I can, it's getting a little weird, you know. It's like, we do not need all of these pobs. We don't need all these fan signs if next comeback is going to be the same, you know. I think that this comeback should have been a full album. If they couldn't have done that, the turnaround time was fantastic, right? Debut in September, comeback in April. However, if they aren't able to maintain the quality and use whatever earnings they made from the debut era into giving us something better, it could have just been like a single. Like, they could have just done a single release that doesn't cost as much as putting out an EP, you know? And yeah, in a lot of ways, it is disappointing. And the girls worked really hard. I mean, I do take this seriously, you know. I get emotional thinking about how heejin wrote the entire title track. We have never had a member do that, ever. In the whole history of Loona Island. Like, this has never happened. This is special, you know? And so on one hand, I am really happy. I'm really proud of them for coming back. And I love the choreo. I love the outfits. I love the song, you know, the title song. But they're not, you know, the girls did their part, basically. The girls did their part. Now it's time for the company to do their part. I don't think Orbit should be breaking their back again to promote the girls on Twitter and on TikTok if the company isn't gonna meet us halfway. And I know that there are a lot of people online that are commenting on the situation in bad faith. But I don't know. Like, some of them have a point, is what I'm trying to say, you know? We cannot judge the final product of Artemis, of like DAO, the debut album, but so far their release is working, you know, with Birth and then Flower Rhythm and later Candy Crush and then Air, when Air comes out. That's working for them. And I know that people are worried about what their numbers will look like for the debut, like sales wise. But I think that that debut will be a home run for them. Because whether you want to admit it or not, even though, and I'll say this, you know, well versed in like NFTs or whatever you want to call the objects. I'm not well versed in that, so I don't want to speak about it, but when it comes down to like the actual promotion, it's working. And even if you go back to Heejin's debut, it started off shaky, but it finished off strong, you know. Like, Heejin was on Variety and Heejin performed at different shows, you know. She wasn't just doing algorithms, she was also promoting video games. And even I think before Birth came out, Heejin was on another like YouTube program. And that's just like the bare minimum that we're asking for loossemble. We're just asking to see them places that's not a freaking fan sign, you know. It's like, I don't know. I'll end on this. I think it's okay for them to do 9 or 10 rounds of pobs for an era, and risk having lower sales because they did less pre-orders, but work on getting the girls out there so that the next comeback can be a success, if that makes sense. So release fewer pops for like one comeback. It won't kill you. And yeah, maybe for that album the sales will be lower than the previous album, but if you instead send them on shows and on radio programs and just have them like out there, you know, I think that the risk is worth it. And I think that taking the chance is worth it, because the girls want to keep being idols, you know, like these girls want to work, and I know that they love, you know, they love us, and we all went a while without knowing what was happening and like not seeing each other. I'm trying to say this in like the most normal way possible, like not seeing each other, meaning like not interacting. I think that they would be okay with seeing us less for one comeback if it means that they get to hang out with other idols and that they get to go on TV, and maybe not even necessarily TV, but on like variety programs on YouTube and like doing collabs. Yeah, like all 5 members are friends with girls from other girl groups, you know, so it's like, why not link them up? Yeah, and I don't know, obviously it's only been 2 weeks, but some groups wrap up promos by 2 weeks. So yeah, I am a little scared that the rest of this era is just gonna be fan signs. I'm happy for you, by the way, if you got into a fan sign. I don't apply to fan signs, so yeah, I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way. And yeah, that was just me rambling. I'm gonna try to edit and upload this today, and then hopefully the next time I see you will for real be for an unboxing for the new album, or Hello Live will be hearing from me. I already emailed them once. It's like, you know, it's May, please ship my albums, please. All right, I'm gonna go now before I say something else that's stupid, but thank you for watching, and stream Girls Night, and stream Candy Crush, and stream Plastic Candy. I love you, Hustle. Okay, bye.